What can we say about Todd Lawson? Todd is a professor emeritus of Islamic thought at the University of Toronto. In 1968, at age 19, Todd became a Baha'i in Toronto after leaving his American university, his native Indiana, and the United States to avoid the Vietnam War. I thought about, should I share the next sentence or not? But take it as a joke, okay? This is David talking. This is not Shiva. I wish I would have thought of that. In fact, in Todd's absence, in 1969, I was drafted into the United States Army and sent to Vietnam as his replacement. In 1971, Todd pioneered to Dawson City, Yukon, for about 2 years, working at various jobs, including miner, janitor, lumberjack, cab driver, printer. This gives Todd the unique distinction of being the world's only known Baha'i scholar lumberjack. Although apparently wood chopping and scholarly exegesis do have certain commonalities. Thankfully, finding himself unsuited to a life of manual labor, Todd returned to university in British Columbia in 1973 to study English and also impelled by the beauty and poetry of Baha'u'llah's writings, began studying Arabic and Islamic studies. I almost went into my Persian accent. It's studies. He and his family then moved to Montreal, where he started graduate work at McGill University's Institute of Islamic Studies, and where he received his master's and his doctorate in Islamic studies. In 1988, he was hired as an assistant professor at the University of Toronto, where he taught courses in Islamic studies, mysticism, the Quran, and Shia Islam. After a distinguished academic career spanning a quarter of a century, he retired in 2014. During his academic and scholarly career, which continues apace, Todd has published several books and articles on problems and issues in Islamic studies, the Quran, and the relation between Islam and the Baha'i faith, including Being Human, Baha'i Perspectives on Islam, Modernity, and Peace, copies of which are available here for purchase. His most recent book is Tafsir as Mystical Experience, a book on the Quran commentary composed by the Bab before his announcement as the Promised One in 1844. Tafsir, for the ones that don't know it, is like an explanation. Todd lives with his lovely wife, Barbara, in Montreal.
Yay.